Previously on the Roy Garage, we installed a shift linkage, foot pedal, brake booster, and reservoir combo from Speedway Motors. Today, we're going to connect that system to the system already on the Dodgeball. How are we going to do that? We're going to do it with these splices. Now the front has a left and a right, so we're going to use this T to connect that. The rear, we're going to utilize a T. We're going to utilize this T with this plug to use it as a union. Now some of the tools we're going to be using include one of these tube cutters, tube bender, a deburring tool, and this flaring tool. Some other parts, obviously we got to use some tube nuts for a brake line, and then we also have some NICOP brake line. Now we're going to be plumbing in a proportioning valve. I would recommend putting one of th's in because it's some added safety. If you break off one brake line, you still have another system. It doesn't completely compromise your brake system. First thing we're going to do is see if we can make a bubble flare with this, because if we can, that's really going to open up our options on where we can mount this proportioning valve.
To keep things nice and concise for this video, we've got a separate one that has how to make a bubble flare with a double inverted flaring tool linked in the upper right.
Yeah, either way, I think we just proved that you can make a bubble flare using a regular inverted flare fitting tool. Sweet. Alright, our proportioning valve is going to go right here. We're just trying to get the right length to know where to cut this. I'm thinking right here. Let's throw that on here. I like the way that looks.
I like it a lot.
Before we get too far, gotta throw that bad boy on there. I gotta test fit again, you know. Oh yeah, that's good. Should actually get the other one made and put into the proportioner and then put it on here and see what it looks like. Yeah. This is the inverted flare or the bubble flare fitting that goes on the front of the proportioner. Not bad. It should break. It should break, I get it now. God, jeez. Tell you that kid. Jake's driving. I gotta make sure that's the one. Yep. And before I go too far. Oh boy. You know what? Doesn't look too shabby though, does it? Oh, I gotta bend one of these out anyways. Might as well be this one because I kind of like the location. I don't like it up here, so I'm gonna put it right back here. Bend this one over and straight. Oh, too far. What if I went in like that and slightly bent it a little less? Money, dude.
Cause it's money, dude.
I really like it. Nice and tight right here, though. I'm measuring right here. And then lining the other one up. Most important part about flaring. If you don't do that step, you're doing it again. You're going to do it again. So that's a... Don't feel bad. We've all been there. We've all done it. Oh, shoot. I'm totally putting this on the wrong side. All right, so the first two flares we did were bubble flares, where it was kind of more of a bubble and we wanted a 90 degree on the back side. These are inverted flare fittings because we have inverted flares on the brake booster. We also have inverted flares on here. So everything we're making for our unions or our T's are going to utilize these for inverted flare, while everything that's going to this or splicing into the other lines or any other fittings already on the truck use a bubble flare. Alright, the difference between the flaring, inverted flare, and the bubble is you can see we're using this chamfered side. And after we get done putting this on and tightening that down, we're actually going to take this off and then tighten it down with just this piece to get that fold and get that inverted flare. Yep, just like that. Take that off, and we just put this on, and that'll get us that inverted flare and that nice fold. In here, had some troubles with All right, I don't know about you, Lee, but I think that looks amazing. Yeah. This is the brake line that goes to the rear. Thinking about cutting it right here. Starting to wonder if I should bend it 90 this way and then go down and then do my union right here. Yeah, you're right. It does look alright, doesn't it? That'll work. Really just depends on. Sweet! What's that, Jake? That's a union. Yeah. What happened to the T? My brother showed up and he had a union. And I was like, wow, that's a really nice union. Can I use that? He's nice, so he let me use it. I love how you say that every time. Hey, babe. Little man snoozing.
Yeah, so glad I could help you.
Just when you think you put enough torque on there, you gotta put a little more. Good, now the real work can begin.
Welcome to the Roy Garage. What are you doing, Roy? Roy in here. So you don't even know how it works.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Thinking about bending it right about there. And we'll go down, baby, down, 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 baby. Oh, not there, Jake. What?
It's his favorite word. Have you ever noticed that? What? What?
How far down shall I go? Somewhere down here?
Sure.
Looks like 90 right there. Alright, I think I'm going to cut it somewhere around here.
Can you flip the thing around?
What do you mean, like?
No, put this end up here, because isn't this thread into here? No.
No, that thread's into here,
It has to.
buddy. That's why I said.
Because you were doing it backwards, weren't you?
No, I was doing it the right way the whole time. Backwards. Who's doing something backwards? Anybody doing something backwards? You're doing something backwards. I'm going to bend it right there. That looks like 90, doesn't it?
Oh.
Jeez, I don't think I could have made it any better than that. Probably somewhere right there. And this one needs to be an inverted flare. Because this one was a double flare. What?
Do you need to put your dinghy on there before you flare that?
Why did I gotta set my depth?
You need to put a fan in this damn garage before you have a heat stroke.
Why? It's not even hot in here.
You're wetter than the swimming pool.
That's why I got my swimsuit on.
10,000 followers on Facebook. we will.
Son of a beaver's nutsack!
Told you. I even said it 3 times.
I thought you meant this thing.
No, I meant the nut.
I thought you meant that thing too.
God. Why didn't you say something?
Get the crayons out.
Alright, we'll be right back when I have this done. If you enjoyed the Red Garage and you love seeing all this sweat bead on my face, don't become a sponsor of the channel and do not help us get an air conditioner in this garage. In the description below, alright?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Oh, look at that, I'm done. Oh wow, that couldn't have been more perfect. So glad I had to make that 3 times.
You know, they say third time's the charm.
I'm just kidding, this is the first shot. Not the 3rd time. Oh, jeez. Ah. Oh, they're smashed. I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot, you know. Oh, Jesus! That's enough. Get out of here. All right, now I'm gonna take these 2 things out, and then put a T in here. Oh yeah, I could do this all night.
We're gonna have to refill the fan.
What do I do that with?
We need some beer.
So these used to go up and back. Well, I figured I could turn this one, and there's my 90 going into my T. Now I just need to straighten this one enough to where I can get an inverted flare right here to go into our T. And then the other side of the T will go over to the brake. Yeah, that thing. So it's like, I mean, man, if you're not familiar with where you are out there, man, you can... Oh boy, I bet you this thing's so far. Ain't bad. Now we just gotta see if we can get that other one. Probably like up here.
It's easy to do, which makes it easy to forget to do.
Luckily on this episode, I have never forgotten to do it. Not bad.
Take his tight.
Oh jeez, don't want to be doing that too many times. Here, I'll get that one in. Ooh.
Get a perpendicular.
There, I have threads there. What happened to my wrench?
Oh, I'm excited to see this next line.
No, I think I'm somewhat satisfied with that. Kind of like that right there. Okay, so I think I can bend this down then.
So you've made it this far in our YouTube video, and we've made some mistakes. Well, I hope you don't make the mistake of not subscribing to our YouTube channel.
See that?
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Bend it right here.
Yeah.
Kind of like that height right there. Looks pretty neat to me.
That's pretty neat.
I really like that.
Yeah, just go right for it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Here she is. There we go. Wow. I absolutely love the way this turned out. Dude, we did it, man. This looks so sweet. So excited to get these wheels rolling and stopping. Hey, if you enjoyed watching this episode of the Roy Garage, click the Dodgeball playlist in the upper left-hand corner. If you enjoy the Roy Garage and want to support, consider being a sponsor of the channel. More about that in the description below.
And we will catch you next time on the Roy Garage. Thanks for watching.